What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we have this very interesting video, and it's from the officer Tatum, and it's titled "Black Toddlers Flash Guns at Kids' Birthday Party." Also, I'm excited to check this one out to hear what the officer Tatum have got to say, because I've seen this one. I saw the clip on social media, and yeah, I always love listening to what the officer Tatum have got to say, especially regarding subject matters to topics like this. So yeah, let's check it out.
No smoke, no smoke. King! Yeah! Yeah!
Y'all gotta cut this out. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. Get you one of these shirts. We got a few pro-life shirts that I've just launched because I think that we as conservatives have to fight back against these crazy deranged liberals. They'll wear a shirt all day long that say that it's okay for you to, you know what, your babies. But we need to be showing our support for the pro-life movement, the pro-life message, not only by wearing shirts, but also supporting. And so some of the proceeds, I don't know what percentage I would do, but a portion of the proceeds from this shirt and the other shirt will go to two organizations. One is Unplanned Good, which is an adoption agency, and the other one would be Save the Storks, which is a pro-life organization. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, black people, y'all need to stop doing it. You know, I was on the radio, and the man told me it's the white man's fault. He said the reason why black people out here killing each other is because of the white man. I say, brother, specifically, what is white people doing making us act out? It's because of slavery. Because they didn't have us about slaves. I said, wait a minute, my man. You went to slavery, jumped over the 20s, the 30s, the early 1900s, all the way to the 60s. You jumped over all of that to go all the way back to slavery.
Honestly, like when I hear blacks blame everything that happens to them, say is the white man's fault, I'd be like, what exactly is running through your head? Like, how did we get to the point where everything is the white man's fault? Something that you've done or something that you did is caused, or you don't want to take responsibility for your action. Everything that you do or something that was actually done by you or done by people who look like you is always going to be blamed on the white man. Like, why? Let's go on.
Explain to me how slavery did this to us, and I'm going to show y'all how we do it to ourselves. Explain to me how slavery did this to us when the first millionaire to ever exist in America as a woman was Madam C.J. Walker, Sarah Bree Love. First millionaire out of white women or anybody. A black woman in the early 1900s. Look at all the great success we had. Black Wall Street that y'all like to talk about. The Harlem Renaissance. Black people own their own bus companies. Black people had all of this success. Black people's children were born in wedlock 80+% of the time. And it was about 75% of the time. And now it's only 25% of the time. But it's the white man. It's the white man. We weren't killing each other. There was no South Side of Chicago. There were no Bloods and Crips back in the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s. There were no Bloods and Crips. People weren't gang banging and shooting and thugging, and that wasn't what we were all about. But leave it up to them. They blame everybody for everything instead of looking in the mirror. Let me show y'all. This is a birthday party. These are little kids down here. Birthday party. And somehow black folks think this makes sense. Show me a video of white people doing this, and I'll shut the front door and I won't say nothing else. Exactly.
When I first saw this, I'm like, how is it that every little thing that happens in the black community, everything that happens to a black person, they'll always blame it on the white man and say it's the white man's fault? Like, why are the black people doing this to themselves? When are they going to take accountability for their action and be responsible for themselves instead of blaming it always on the white man? It's crazy. It don't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't. But yeah, let's go on.
And I won't say nothing else. Show me a video of white people doing this. I'll show you. Real quick.
No smoke, no smoke. King!
Gun.
Yeah!
Gun.
Yeah! Yeah!
Now, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's not a real gun. A real gun is pretty heavy, so a kid wouldn't be holding that gun. But what in the make you think that make any sense for your kids
A
to
kid.
be waving a gun with money on the table? Like, what is it that make people think this makes any sense?
What exactly are they grooming or teaching these children to throw a party and say, let the kids hold a gun? Like, what exactly are they grooming or teaching these kids? This is crazy. It's all shades of wrong. There's nothing anybody's gonna see in this and say, oh, they are glorifying some certain attitude to say this is okay. This is unacceptable. It's never okay. Not in this lifetime. Never really be okay. All right, let's go on.
Any sense?
And they're laughing. Nah, this is crazy.
And they not teaching gun safety or nothing. And the boy don't have his finger on the slide. They flagging each other. He pointing at the other kid head. They jam into this. And then we wonder, how does a young person get involved in the gang activity where they doing drive-by? Because when they this old, these people are showing them that it's cool. That you a gangster, you tight, you cool. Your birthday party, we got guns and money. That makes sense in America. And they grow up and do this in real life when they're adult, go to prison forever.
And then when they go to prison, after being groomed this way, when they go to prison, then they blame it all up on the white man, say it's the white man's fault. Now, share me. Somebody should point in this clip, where in this clip did you see a white man? Or probably, I'm just going to give them the benefit of that. Probably the person who is behind the video or the videographer is a white person. Because it's crazy. And it was even crazy in the comment section where lots of people were like, oh, there's a white man. But of course, this is the culture, black culture. And this is more like what they say is their culture, because apparently this is what they are grooming kids. Look at this. Children. What they are grooming children to be like. And you wonder why people, when they grow up, or little kids, black kids, when they grow up, they begin to act this way. And you think they just started acting this way all from the blues or just from the sky. This is it. And people saying this thing would think it is okay. And these children would think it is okay. It's crazy. The saying that goes, not everybody is meant to be a parent. And that is just it. Because this right here, no, these people are not ready. You can't be doing this and saying this is acceptable. It's all shades of wrong. But yeah, let's go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, but we won't say nothing. It's the white man's fault. It's the white man's fault we doing this to our kids. It's funny, how is it the white man's fault that we doing this to our kids? The white man don't live in our community. The white man ain't doing it to their kids. What rap song does a white man rap to make you think this makes sense? What TV show does a white man have that make this make sense? What curriculum in an all-white school, in an all-white community that makes this make sense? Y'all talking about the white police officers are bad. They don't want to take you out of jail. The police ain't even supporting this. What part of society that white people are involved in that make this make sense ever?
Sense.
I don't know what else to say. What is it there to say? This makes no sense whatsoever. And the sad part is these young people get growing up like this, and they become violent and they become shooters. And then they always talk about, man, the white kid, they gonna shoot up a school. Y'all shooting up the hood every day, every weekend.
Exactly.
There's more mass shootings.
Yeah.
Look at mass shootings. 3 or more people are shot. 3 or 4 more people shot. You look at mass shooting. There's majority of the mass shootings that are occurring in the inner cities of America. It's mass shooting, 5, 6, 7 mass shootings a weekend. And then they show one white kid shooting, and it's all bad. Shooting innocent people is all bad. They show a white kid shoot and kill 3 people. And they go, mass shooting, 250 mass shootings this year. So your mind thinks that all the mass shootings are like this. Now it's the ones in the hood where 82 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. Not this weekend, but it has historically been that way. Memorial Day weekend. Thanksgiving weekend. Wait till Thanksgiving comes. People gonna be shooting up on Thanksgiving. This is where all the mass shootings happen at, but then they show one white kid shoot up a school, which is, it's incredibly rare. They show that and they go, it was 52.
Yeah, honestly, that is true. And every time when a black person does something like this, then you hear them say, oh, a white person also does this. Like, quit the comparison and take accountability for your action. So everything should not be blamed on the white man. More than likely, you are the ones doing it to yourself. And be responsible, be held accountable. Why don't these people want to be held accountable is what I don't know and what I don't understand and what I still will not understand, because how it's crazy. Let's go on.
They show that and they go, it was 52,000 mass shootings weekend. 52,000 mass shooting. 51,000 was black kids in the inner city. That's why the prisons are full of them. Because they doing this.
Exactly.
But we don't want to look in the mirror and say anything about this.
It's wrong.
It's still the white man's fault.
Yeah.
Now, let me just tell y'all this real quick. I should have said at the beginning of the video. This is normal in the inner city.
How?
This is normal. Gang banging and stuff is normal. Y'all just getting a video of one incident. This is normalized in the inner city.
No.
Because this man came, you see the dude in the white? His daddy and them made him think that makes sense. His daddy was probably like him. And now he like that. And now they gonna be like him. When are we gonna stop this mess? God bless you guys. I pray for these young brothers, man. I hope that God rescue them out of this hood lifestyle. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Now, I don't know what anybody's gonna say when they see this, but nothing about this is okay. It's not acceptable to groom kids to be taught in a criminal manner, criminal-like. Now, regardless of the fact people say, oh, they're not your kids, you don't have to listen. This exactly is the kind of attitude that people would see and think it is okay. It is never okay. Now, these are little children, these are kids. They would grow up to see this is okay. And it's crazy to even hear that this is normal. But of course, lots of people don't even see an issue with this because it is normal. It is more like how they are groomed. So they don't see it as a problem, which in real sense, this is not. Where I'm from, I remember far back where people even growing up with this water toy gun, and lots of parents were never okay to get their kids those water toy guns. And I can't even remember if those still exist because it was never okay. And they, like, growing up, I know that I never thought, I was never allowed to own this type of toys. Any kind of toy that is dangerous, that looks like something that a child is not supposed to hold at all. We were never allowed to hold it. We were never allowed to play with it. And that's just it. Parenting. I think it's about time people hold parenting 101 master classes, because lots of these things should not even be there. Should not even be taught to children in the first place. This is wrong. Now people will blame me to say it's the white man's fault. How is it the white man's fault? Where in this part that people will look at it and say, oh, the white man taught them to do this, or the white man groomed them to do this, or the white man is making them to do this. Like, why? This is wrong. This is all shades of wrong. And I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. Not everybody is called out to be a parent. And if you know you're not responsible and you can't take care of little children, you can groom them to the right way, then don't bet a child. And that's just it. Don't bet a child. Don't be a parent. Be parent to yourself first before thinking of betting someone that you have to be responsible for. This is crazy. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment down below. What are your thoughts about this so far? I really love your honest contribution to this. You can share all the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.